Okay, so here's a little educational moment about down payments. In Westchester and the surrounding counties, we call the good faith deposit in other markets at contract, the down payment at contract, and then, of course, the rest of the cash that the buyer brings to the closing that is not borrowed is what most people consider the down payment. So the down payment I'm going to talk about today is the down payment at contract. What is the typical down payment or deposit at contract when you first agree to buy a home and sit down with your attorney and sign the purchase contract here in Westchester? Typically, if you are paying cash or getting a conventional mortgage, you are putting 10% down at contract to be held in escrow by the seller's attorney. There are other mortgage programs like FHA or VA where we would see lower down payments, typically 3% down payment or deposit at contract. Now, VA and other 100% LTV or no down payment mortgage programs still require a deposit or down payment at contract. And it can get very confusing using the word down payment twice instead of deposit. So when the word is used, down payment, you want to clarify, is this down payment at contract, which is really the good faith deposit in 99% of the rest of the market, or is this the overall down payment, which is the money that we're coming up with in cash that is not being borrowed? The down payment at contract typically is 10% for cash or a conventional mortgage, sometimes 5%. It just depends. Everything's negotiable. But for a VA or FHA or lower or no down payment program, we typically see 3%. Now, in other parts of New York State, I've seen $500 at contract. We don't see that around here in the New York suburbs or in Fairfield, Connecticut. So that is the down payment at contract, hopefully deconstructed. But if you have more questions, reach out to me and we can do a deeper dive. I can point you to a mortgage person who can get a little more detail as well. But you do need to understand these things if you want to do this right, because this is the largest transaction of most lives. So that's it on down payment at contract. More later.